All right, yo, it's another video. Okay, right to it again. Hey, um, if you know information, or I don't consider myself woke. I consider myself aware. I can consider myself waking up. So you'll have people who say, "Oh, you woke." I'm like, nah. I'm looking at it like, nah. If I was woke, this whole reality would be totally different. So I'm I'm pushing for it. So if you out here getting your information, your knowledge, hey, do that. So if you're one of those people and it kind of your light kind of exudes past your physical body, different people can see it, or feel it. This person is not like everybody else. So if you working at a job or whatever it may be, wherever you however you get your pay from wherever, like if you work for a company or whatever it is, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of some of these companies, people that work as as on your board of directors or managers or whatever that may be, um, they're Masons. Okay, like just be very cautious. Not cautious like scared or anything. We like cautious as in looking for symbolism. Certain people have like stuff on their cars. You know what I'm saying, like little Mason symbols or Eastern Star symbols. It was so funny to me. I seen this lady that had an Eastern Star symbol on her car, on the back of her car, and a Mason symbol on her car. I walked up to the car. It was about like a few months ago. Walked up to the car. I asked the lady. I said, um, "Hey, do you know where the east, where the what's the star? That's the Eastern Star." Well, most of these motherfuckers they gonna act like they don't know, but some of them they really don't. I'm gonna say most of them don't know, and some of them act like they don't know. So the ones I'm gonna just tell you the ones that uh, you know, that just do what they do. Cause I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be some of the ones that that pretty much don't know really anything. You talk to them, and you can just like just to say, oh, you know what I'm saying? Either wear a necklace or a shirt or whatever, have someone in their car, whatever it is. So I should be just act, nonchalant and like I don't know nothing. Be like, hey, what does that mean? Does that mean you're like amazing? Like, yeah, and they'll tell you whatever. If they don't think you know something, they'll probably say something to you, whatever. Like I asked one that, and I asked her that, and she did not know what star it was. I'm looking at her like, so most of these people in these lodges or whatever, they don't know jack shit. I'm dead. They don't know nothing. I remember Bobby Hemmett. I always bring up Bobby Hemmett because most of the information that I ended up getting, I got like from books. He gave books or whatever. He always would give books in his lectures. So if you ever watch his videos, you can never say he wants you to follow him. He'll tell you to go study before you follow anybody. So you can be like, that's not what that said, and you supposed to, and the ancestors will come to you in your mind because they inside you anyway. Your ancestors are inside your blood cell. That's why drinking water is important. But I'm gonna stay on task. So, um, so when so what Bobby Hemmett said, his what was it? His grandfather became a third degree Mason within like a weekend, and like he said his grandfather couldn't even read. So it just goes to show you now I'm a it just I don't want to forget anything. I want to stay on task. So because most of these Masons ain't shit, you know what I'm saying. So these people that's higher above, like the you have Masons as in like the Black Masons, what do they call Prince Hall Masons, but they don't realize Albert Pike was is pretty much their leader, but he's of course he's dead or whatever. He was one of the highest ranking members in the KKK. But Albert Pike, so like people don't even realize that they just feel like they can do it. They just want to be like in a club or something. They just think that's what that mainly is, but it goes much deeper than that. So it's like some of the rituals that the rituals they give you It's like you're in church. They do like, it's nothing wrong with, like I always say, it's nothing wrong with doing rituals at all. We all do rituals. You wake up, brush your teeth, you eat your breakfast, then you whatever it is, you might eat, drink your coffee, then brush your teeth, whatever it is, however you do it, take a shower, before your children wake up, take them to school, boom, you head to work, whatever. So we get that out the way. Rituals are not bad. So the rituals they give them to do to get a higher ranking degree or a ranking inside of that lodge, the Masonry Lodge or the Eastern Star Lodge, or the Shriners. I'm telling you, they don't really know shit. I'm being dead ass. They don't know shit. But some of them, they're going to act like they don't know. So they might be a little bit higher up just so they won't give you information. And most of the time, if they look like highly melanated people, so-called black people, shame on them because they not giving you no information. But anyway, those people that are, I'm gonna stay on task. Those people that are doing, they give them certain rituals to do. 6/11 just passed. Lakshmi, that's a Hindu deity, a female Hindu deity, and her opposite is Lakshmi. That's a deity we call Lakshmi. She's looked at more of the evil or the heinous version of Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the deity, female deity goddess or deity of fortune and sometimes like protection. So 6, 11, and for Lakshmi and 9/11. Remember 9/11, 2001. That's why they had those. They were trying to appease that deity, Lakshmi, but they don't realize. I'm not. You know what? Fuck them. I don't even fuck about no Masons. They soft cowards, just like God is a coward. You know what I'm saying? God is a coward. I mean that to every fiber in my core. Trust me, I studied enough and seen them up like the shit that this coward would do. So when that coward does shit, I know what's up. That means I'm on the right path. When shit is sweet, that means you either praying to something, they gonna look out for you. But when if it's really hard and you still making strides, that's nothing short of being a deity. Okay, the word God is a newer word. The word deity or let's see. Well, we'll stick with deity for right now, and the other word will come up to me right now. I don't want to lose where I'm at right now. So when the rituals they give them, I remember netters, Neter or Ntr, in Kemet or ancient Kemet or ancient Egypt, they never really used any vowels, but like we got vowels now because we wouldn't be able to understand how they were speaking. So that's why most of the words they were smaller. Now it's more fuller, so people can get the gist of certain things. So they give these. I'm focused, very focused. They give these Masons rituals to do to get up in ranking, but they don't realize it's like the church when they do like on the first Sunday, they do something and they eat from the body the crackers and the grape juice, like the blood in the body. You pretty much being a cannibal. You supposedly eating from his body. Just like Prometheus when they threw him in. They had the buzzard eat from his side. They pierced him in the side. Remember the song in church? They pierced him in the same thing. Come on, that's why I have a video talking about Jesus and Satan all have the same story, but we just look at the two different. Okay, so it's association. It's like word association, the same thing. You're supposed to look at multiple mythologies. They break it up so you won't understand it. You won't understand what you're looking at. Look at all of them. If you're a highly melanated, so-called black person, so-called African American, shout out to Tupac. What up? If you were a highly melanated person, look at all of them because you created all of them in a long time ago. Okay, so they give them these rituals to do. When they give them these rituals to do, it's like you giving to you doing these rituals to something to a God that doesn't like you. That's what I call a dollar broth and all them, all them God because they came later, because they're our children. If you're in a physical human body and you really doing this work and you're a highly melanated person, they're your children. It's a mystery solved right there. They're your children. They're nobody. I'm telling you, God ain't shit. Motherfucker, I say that shit all the time. Fuck God. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to lie and sugarcoat shit. Our people out here dying. Shit, behind foolishness and bullshit. Behind a preacher lying because a motherfucker government give them a 501c3. Look it up. A 501. Levi's came out with 501 jeans. That's funny. I just thought about that. 501c3. That's a government tax break. So they get that from the government so they can teach certain things, not everything. So anyway, but let's keep it going. So 11/7, 7/11, that means magic. Remember, so-called Beyond, whatever her name, they have the Beehive or whatever, Beyonce or whatever. She had a song called 7/11. 7/11 is magic. 7/11, 7/11, that's your magic. When you roll the dice, only, you know what I'm saying? So think about it. Remember she was rolling the dice in the music video. Go on YouTube, look at that video, 7/11, she's rolling dice. Magic, your magic, or hit craps, or whatever it is, that's your magic. Okay. So when they give those Masons and those Eastern Stars rituals to do, when they don't really know shit anyway, they giving rituals, all they're doing is giving energy to something that's actually really trying to hold people down. God doesn't love you. I'm being dead ass. I'm telling you, I did the research and I know for myself, God don't love you. That motherfucker think you shit. And that's why if you a highly melanated person or a so-called black person, so-called African American, then that means you have a soul. Okay, I said this in my previous videos. I'm going to always say this. You have a soul. If you have a soul, that means in Spanish, S-O-L means sun. So that means a soul. Your soul is a sun, a burning sun, a star. You are a star. Okay, that means if you are a star, that means you're supposed to dim out that light. So if you're giving your energy to that God or to God, that means he's actually taking your light from you, your energy. So you actually killing yourself, but it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard being a deity out here. It is, because God gonna give you all what you want out here. But you know what? You gonna have to come back here on this third dimensional plane. You gotta come back here. See, Marvin, if you ever look up it's an album from Marvin Gaye. I got a video about this. Marvin got an album called In Our Lifetime. I got it on CD. You can get it on, you can probably find it more than anything on a record, but a lot of people don't really have record players. So if you can find it on CD, you can probably gonna find it for at least $85. I'm being dead ass, $85, or you ain't gonna find it, or you ain't gonna be able to get it. So Marvin Gaye had an album called In Our Lifetime that Motown snuck out and put it out without him really finishing it fully how he wanted to put it out. And that's why he left Motown Records and went to CBS Records. So Marvin Gaye, that's why he came out with Sexual Healing. If you look at the back if you look up Sexual Healing or that album, that's a single off the album. It's called Sexual Healing. But the album that it was on, you can look at the back, the label was CBS Records. So he was doing some studying too, because he was doing a lot of studying and telling how he was pretty much learning, but about other things outside of the whole situation of, because we forget that he's the son of a preacher. His father that so-called killed him, his father didn't kill him. The government, he didn't want to change what he was doing, like coming out with music like Sexual Healing. That's the way to keep the energy up. So when sexual energy is power energy. So when you have things like that, when he's trying to give you information and teach you certain things, That's why they ended up killing him. His father didn't kill him. I'm being dead ass. His father didn't kill him. The government killed him. Just like with Al Green. Remember Al Green? He became a reverend. Remember? So they call him because remember the lady threw grits on him while he was in the tub, and then she blew her head off. She shot herself in the head and killed herself after she threw grits on him, and then he started doing Christian music. So that's what I'm telling you. They know that the energy is in the music. The energy is in the music. So if you got music, if you got good music, and you able to, the minds of the people are able to change of discourse, then that's why the reality would be able to change. So certain Masons and Eastern Stars, they doing the work for, like I said, God. And God is the most, one of the most evilest, wickedest things out here. Okay? And God ain't the most powerful thing. You be surprised how much power you really have. If you're able to struggle and get through that, man, it's more power coming to you. I'm telling you. I've seen it for my damn self. I wouldn't lie to you. My ancestors would kill me and take me up out of here. Okay? They would take me up. I wouldn't lie for nothing. I do my thing and keep it moving. Keep studying and stay strong. That's why I do this. I don't get paid nothing from YouTube behind this, because I don't want them motherfuckers saying you can't say this or talk about this. Just like certain people that's out here on YouTube, they can't talk about shit. Certain so-called conscious people, they can't talk about everything, because if they do, it's a wrap. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna say the sucker's name, but I might bring him up in a little bit. Now, who was now Bobby Heenan had a lot of students that would always mostly be in his lectures. I'm gonna just say it like this: since the sucker took one of my was talking about some, like, it's not my information, it's all our information. But he wasn't nowhere. This person wasn't talking about this subject at all, about Shiva and Kali. That's Hindu mythology. So he really wasn't talking about that at all. You know. He was talking about other things like in South America. So I don't have to say his sucker's name. You know what I'm saying? I'm around everywhere. I go everywhere. I was in your hood doing libations, sucker. I got proof. I did libations in your hood, sucker. You can't do nothing about it. And my ancestors love me for that. Not just for me doing libations in your hood, but I do libations everywhere I go and get power. That's why God can't fuck with me. He always try. He gonna try, but hey, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, back to regularly what I was talking about. Anyway, so I'm just saying that one of those teachers, that person got a lot of views. So you gotta think about, if it's got a lot of views and you're not talking about the shit your teacher was talking about and progressing, you actually holding the people back. Oh yeah, it's getting crazy like that. Yeah. If Brother Bobby knew what was going on, he'll probably spit in your face on some real shit. You's a sucker. And I was in your hood, you know what I'm saying, doing libations. Shout out to Prodigy. What up? My nigga, what up? Anyway, yeah, I'm just telling you. I'm gonna keep it, I ain't gonna keep it too far. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my mind and keep where I wanted to tell you this. It ain't about that all the time, but it is. You know, when you got a nice jab, you know how to keep them off you. You know what I'm saying, sucker? But anyway, the Masons are suckers. They punks. I'm telling you, Albert Pike is a punk too. That motherfucker keeping you people down, but you don't realize. See, Albert Pike was in the KKK, right? But the KKK uniform is, if you look at the top, it's a judge uniform with the actual the hat, but the hat is a pyramid. Who's the only people? We didn't build pyramids with our hands. We built pyramids with our minds. That's why there's so many pyramids around the world. Everybody can't do it. They try to recreate pyramids now, and they can't do it with some of these so-called best technology, but they can't remake it because it's the mind. I'm telling you, these Masons ain't shit. All they do is they give them certain things to do, you know, and that's how they get higher and higher in ranking. I'm telling you, they ain't shit. Eastern Stars, they ain't shit. Most of them Shriners ain't shit. But I'm gonna tell you this: the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was a Mason, but he did the right thing for his people. He lifted his people up. See that? You supposed to. You supposed to do that when you get the information. But when you ain't doing it, you gonna get what you supposed to get. We gonna get what you get while you down here. So while you down, and plus when you die, that's why they make it so sweet for you when you down here. When you doing all they bidding for him, when you do God's bidding for him, he make it sweet for you. So that's why I say these suckers out here, hey, I don't care about the most views. I don't get paid behind this. Certain people can't put up certain shit because they get a lot of views. When you get a lot of views, oh, what that mean? You probably getting paid for this shit real good, huh? Got your pockets feeling nice. You know what I'm saying? You can't do no real dirty work. You know what I'm saying? You can't really put no real information out. Check my background. Check all the videos I put out. Nobody can't tell me I can't do shit. Check me out, huh? Anyway, it's most shit coming, and I'm more decisive than I've ever been. I've been so decisive and so headstrong. Remember, be the fool, because the fool, the wise man can play the part of the fool, but the fool can't play the part of a wise man, because the fool he can get along higher and higher. The fool can, like, I was like, oh, you have to remember this. So if these Masons doing all this just to get higher in ranking, but they soul is not going nowhere. You got to think about it. While they're on this third dimensional plane or this so-called earth, they only getting high in ranking, but their soul is still so low because they giving all their energy to God, and God don't do nothing for you. So remember that. Remember, Darth is all like Darth Vader is all black. It's melanin in the back of your head. The Dulam Oblongata. That's what they're doing. That's why when they put him in comedy movies, it's so you won't think to look it up or it's just a joke. That's Darth, D-A-A-T-H on the Kabbalah. Okay, they have the priesthood of America is the so-called Jews. They're not even the original Jews. They Ashkenazium Jews. They from Europe. They not from out there by the Gaza Strip and out there from Ethiopia. They not out there like that. You can find Hebrew out in Egypt or Kemet. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. They perpetrating a fraud. You know what I'm saying? So my ancestors love me. I love my ancestors. I am my ancestors. They inside your blood, your blood cells. Just keep drinking water. They gonna keep telling you what you need to know. But I'm gonna keep the video. I didn't think I was gonna go this far at 40 seconds. I thought gonna be shorter than this, but I've been, going through. But anyway, peace. I'm gonna end it like this: Masons, Eastern Stars, Shriners, and God, y'all ain't shit. I was spitting y'all face for even trying to get in my way. Hey. Oh yeah, the police too. Before I go, the police, they have a fraternity, fraternal order of police, the FOP. The police is in on everything. Why didn't the drugs get in here? The drugs get there because, hey, the government giving there. The government is with that shit. Okay, so, and the Masons with it. That's why they get deals on certain things. Anyway, do your research and keep growing. Keep getting stronger. 23 just passed. That's my balance. Ashe, nigga.